I'm sorry about that. A hell of a dream that's so beautiful while you're in it. And then when you get woken up to the realization that you painted yourself into a delusion, a illusion, leading into delusion, that's where you lose that. It's about checking yourself at all times, keeping that truth that you know to be truth, and even hold yourself to that truth, no matter what you facing and how you facing it. Because if you can face that truth, and I mean truly face the truth of you, how you give it up, how what you lack at, where you what you call, where you strive at, nobody can hurt you, even if they know what they really shouldn't know, because you already know it, and because you already know it, hopefully you're already working on it, so nobody able to use it against you. It's really that simple, but we make it real, make it that hard. We make it hard. I am my worst critic above all of y'all. I'm my worst hater. Me on all of y'all. But also my best lover. Than all of y'all. I love and hate myself. I need to stay balanced. As long as I stay in that truth, what can y'all do? I know my wrongs and I know how to right them. I know my rights and I know how to wrong them. But you're not gonna do anything to me. Because as you try to do it to me, I make sure you doing it to yourself. When you see information, I'm going to say information because that's all you're acquiring when you search it. Excuse me. You're acquiring information. As you get the information, if you don't look into the information and put it into process, it don't turn into knowledge. You just got information. Information and knowledge is two different aspects of what you're searching for. And sometimes you got acquire those two and somehow don't gain wisdom because wisdom is not developed, it's truly given. So if you be picking up this piece, that piece, don't even have no relevance, at least you don't think it has any relevance to each other. Pick up another piece, pick up this piece, and you just got all these pieces just sitting around. Hopefully you done picked up billions of pieces because this is the numbers that you truly have to acquire, even hundreds of billions of pieces. So the subconscious can start forming something. And then when it does, it gives you a clear picture. It'll show you all those little pictures that you gain knowledge of, not information, but knowledge of. Those are pictures, those are programs, those are understandings, those are vibrations of those quantum codes, universal codes. Getting back to the game, energies, watching energies, understanding energies. No matter what form it comes in, you will see it, you will understand it, you will respect it. I know I'm all over the place, but this is how it's always given. Enlightenment from madness. You know, clarity from insane. It is not insane to question. And the more the question, the more answers are revealed. And what's crazy, the answers don't just get thrown, handed to you. The answers kind of hide from you until it's ready to reveal itself. and it's crazy. I'm for real. I know did you just hear what I just said? It's ready to when it's ready to reveal itself. So the thing you searching for, or you know, it knows you looking for it. It knows you hunting it, but it's not gonna allow you to experience it until it observes you to such a point where they go, yeah, all right, I fucks with you. You really serious about this. You have you have some understanding. You even though I'm hiding from you, you're not letting go. You like, yo, you show yourself like what's going on. Like it's not madness. You know what you know. But how how much you believe you know. It's like it's the ultimate test, like, and it only get harder as time go on. So it ain't for the weak minded. It ain't for the weak hearted. It's a curriculum. It's a curriculum not for the easily broken. You best be able to bend. You best be able to twist. You best be able to turn into knots. And did you just hear what I just said? Not a knot, knots. Yeah, for real, for real. What? Something like the Gordian knot. Something like that. Look that one up. Y'all gonna look at the knot and be like, this all you just stuck ahead. It's like a Pandora's box of knots. Like, and where did I get that from? And what's crazy about it, I'm not gonna even tell you I read it in a book on some profound shit. I think I got that shit off of Phineas and Ferb. Oh. But did I look it up? Did I go into it? Yes, I did. And it's like I just said, you heard me say, search it out. um, like I said, I believe that was the name of it, and I believe I'm accurate. So, but if not, ask for the most complicated knot, and you'll see what the hell I'm talking about. That will be it. And what you'll laugh about it, that even though it's so complicated, because it is complicated, but if you know the truth of it, you can unravel it with just check that out. That's all I'm saying. It's crazy. Um, that's precision. That's know-how. That's uh, architectural. Like, boom. Another thing. As a kid, fascinated with origami, the art of folding paper. Just folding paper to make different images, different figures, different shapes, as a kid for fun, as not even doing art, but it was just something about it that, intrigued me. And then, I always liked the mystical beasts and stuff like that they was able to, I was able to make it with paper. You know, I wasn't, how you say, filthy rich where, I had all the, bells and whistles that a lot of others around me might have had, or might have had just a slight more than what I had. And it didn't bother me, but I entertained myself, made stuff that they done paid for myself. And was able to use my imagination the same way they was doing it with something that they, is already constructed for them. I had variations of shit. As far as, your mind allow you to, to do, that, like, the different little rubble toys that they have where you can mix and match parts to create your own thing. That's basically what I was doing with paper. Sorry about that. But imagination, creation, I have it in I know the word, but for some reason it escapes my mouth. It's kind of like, I'll have to come back to that. But free yourselves. They got us boxed in invisible cages. And it's not just them, it's also ourselves. They they help design the cage in your mind and let you be the prisoner, the guard, the warden, and also your rivals in the jail all at the same time without you knowing. I want y'all to dwell on that. Then my next question is, when or if you have the realization of that, just imagine it. And as you imagine it, you really having the realization of it. But I want you to really imagine that all that you know, how smart you are, that somehow what I just said escaped you. That the illusion has helped program you and designed a prison, not just a cage, but a prison. You know, and the prison got many different cages, but this prison is cage upon cage upon cage upon cage upon, like, the little Russian eggs or whatever, where you open it, just another little one replica, all the way down till it gets to, a finite where they can't, make it that size. Oh, pardon me. So you got the ultimate prison perfectly made for you, constructed by the Matrix, but helped design by you. And then you play all the parts that I named earlier. What's stopping you from helping you in all those positions to walk out that prison? Is that crazy? But this is what we actually experience in so many ways, or won't be real. Won't, how you say, will not let what I just said out my mouth, that is totally truth. We'll take that as bullshit. We'll take it as bullshit and hold the bullshit as a true belief. We'll hold that belief that we can't escape. You can't walk out. It's not possible. Where do we do that at? I'll tell you the truth. I have walked out that cage. I walked out the cage so free that the warden, yeah, you know that warden that was keeping me in the cage. He signed off on it. It's like, yo, I'm tired of seeing this thing. Get this nigga out of here. Matter of fact, I'm tired of being here watching this motherfucker. And that's what everybody said. Yo, you know what? Even the nigga that was against me, he's like, yo, I'm tired of being here trying to fight you, man. Trying to kill you. Why we even do? Oh, we all just left together, waiting for y'all to do that. Have fun.